These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Caparoni. The dinar exchange rate is the dinar exchange rate. The word program rate was taken from IMF consultations with Iraq that referred to agreements. It is not some temporary exchange rate in anticipation of some significant other rate or RV. All right, militiaman, Parliament are clearly stating the 2021 budget has been approved to price oil in dinars now. The PM states the 2021 budget is financing the Port of Fa project in the billions. To price oil in dinars is only possible with an exchange rate change, in my opinion, whereby if the deletion of the zeros is to happen, then it would make sense as there are not enough dinars in existence to do so in dinars. With an approximate 4 million barrels of oil a day, say $65 a barrel is upwards of 379.6 billion dinars a day. Nope, not going to happen in my opinion. Drop the 3 zeros and that can happen, and hence the project's cornerstones are being put in place in my opinion. All right, Frank 26, the goal is to change the rate again. These articles are coming out. They're saying we're changing the rate of the American dollar. No, the CBI has no authority to do anything with the exchange rate, only the U.S. Treasury. Not understanding the translation properly really applies to these articles. That's why they get you depressed and confused. They are talking about the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar against the American dollar. That's the only way they can talk about it. These articles are not saying they're going to decrease the value of the dinar. All right, Mark Z via PDK, question, what's your prediction? Answer, my best guess is any day, could be today, could be tomorrow, could be a week. We simply do not know. Question, do you think we will have it in April? Answer, I thought we would have in March, but yes, I think we will see it in April. I did speak to one redemption center contact who said they will be on call this weekend. The chatter out of Iraq is still exceptionally good. More statements from the finance minister over there saying they will soon have the best currency in the region. Frank 26 article, adapt to the exchange rate, quote, to adopt the method of flotation, al-Madar, in the next step, in conjunction with the increase in central reserves. You now understand phase 1, solid date, 1-to-1 fixed rate. Phase 2, bring in enough zeros. We will give you the CBI opportunity to raise the value again. How about $1.19 or $1.46? Outside of the country, the same thing is happening. Strength and stability is being added to your currency because of the investors. They recognize that Iraq now qualifies for the international rate of their currency. When it enters phase 3, maybe 6, 7, 8 months later as it floats, that's the next step after we do phase 1 and 2. These phases are upon us. Mark Z via PDK, there is no bad news. I have been told by many folks, yes, everything is ready. They're waiting on somebody to flip the switch. This is emotionally exhausting. It is emotionally exhausting. I share the frustration and exhaustion with you. It will never be perfect. At some point, they just have to let go. I agree with you. Many people I know up the chain agree with you. With the QFS, I think it's as good as it's going to get. They say we need to pull the trigger, and I agree with them. All right, Mark Z via PDK, no movement yet on the RV front. Paymasters are still in place and they are prepared. Do we need a paymaster? A paymaster is like an attorney at a house closing. They take a large amount of funds, they make sure all fees are paid, all interested parties are paid, and everything is settled. We do not need a paymaster. As we understand, our Tier 1 banks will act as a paymaster. They will distribute to us, make sure all fees are paid, covered, and done.